stream. So. All right, and we are good. What's up, guys? Eric Nobody here. We've kind of taken over the Young Turks. This is, kind of a Turkish-Armenian genocide takeover going on here. We're going to have a little fun shit-talking the Hollow Earth. With me today is Jess Tortellini, JT Viper, and the Graboid, i.e. Centrist Sandworm. What is up, fellows?
Apparently the inside of the Earth is up. I'm still trying to figure this out, though.
Depends on where you are.
So does that mean we know what it's like to be upside down from here?
Again, depends on which version of the Hollow Earth you're in.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
For
I'd like
some
to hear
reason,
some of these because I have no idea.
live stream is starting soon.
Yeah, it's going,
There's a
buddy.
delay.
There's like a 30-second delay.
I refreshed and it still says it.
Well, I'm watching it live right now, so it should be all right.
Weird.
Anyway, so let's take a minute and introduce yourselves and who you are and what the fuck you do. Centrist, why don't you go first because you're on the left.
Hello, I'm Centrist Sandworm. Kind of new to this whole thing. Well, I mean, I know a little bit about the Hollow Earth, but the YouTube thing, and I just like to look around and kind of shit post. That's how I know you.
All right, JT, you are next in the left.
All right, so what I do, I've been on a bit of a hiatus for the last little bit, but I'm coming back with some anti-feminist videos, a couple of legislation analysis ones. Might go into that whole ICANN thing with the internet. I got a whole range of things, and every now and again I throw up a cute cat video because my kitten is adorable. And I just can't help but being an internet shitlord without cats. I'm here for some laughs.
I don't blame you. And Jess, who the hell are you?
Hi, I'm Jess. I don't know. I just made a random Twitter account just like a week or so ago and just started shitposting on it because everyone I know in real life was like getting offended by it. So I just kind of started tweeting whatever I wanted, and then you followed me back, and here I am. I'm going to try to post videos, hopefully. I want to make some videos. I just not sure exactly what yet.
Well, that's kind of why we brought you on, was since you felt like shit posting and you were thinking about videos, why not do a stream? Give you a little idea of what it is, right?
Welcome to full shit posting.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
I've
like
just been shit
full-blown AIDS.
tweeting. Next step, shit posting.
Yep, not just
Shit
a
stream.
shit stream, right?
Stream.
Shit stream.
All right, and I don't know, most people probably already know who the fuck I am. I am just some piece of shit, asshole talking, Trump voting faggot from Oregon, who happens to be dating a stupid social justice warrior feminist. Woo!
SJ Waifu.
Sounds
Social
so
justice
enthusiastic.
waifu. It's like an animated pillow with feelings.
Oh god.
Anyway,
Feels over reels, bro.
it is what it is, man. I was almost that retarded like 8 months ago. So,
You pulled out of that dive. Smart man. Smart man.
yeah, she just hasn't been able to recover.
But on with this Hollow Earth nonsense, because I've been actually really. I had a boss at my former job was a vehement flat earther. Oh, I know, like way right over the top, and she was convinced, and I was just like sitting there during training, like, holy fuck, let this all end.
Ah, it's so good.
I don't
It's
understand.
scary, man.
I mean, look, okay, let's be honest before we get into all the oogity boogity creepy stupid fucking like nonsense that is Hollow Earth theory. I am willing to say that there might be cavities within the Earth, just because there are voids in most substances at some level.
You mean caves?
Yeah.
Or
Caverns?
just cavities. just just a cavity. Like maybe it doesn't have an entrance or something, but it's just a cavity. It's a void.
Just a pocket.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. I'm willing to
Yeah,
bet that those
those
are there.
normally fill with magma, though.
Yep, and some of those congeal into the retards we call social justice warriors.
Yeah.
Big
The
vacant
lack of
holes.
chill is real.
Yeah, well, we got to have some fun anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah, look, there is, as with even the most stupidest of theories, usually some shreds of intelligent ideas that have just been barbarized and raped like a Muslim would a goat. Like,
And then there's this.
and then there's this. Now I don't know. I personally would believe that if I had to pick between Hollow Earth and Flat Earth, I would choose Hollow Earth.
Because
If-
at least it's still a sphere.
Yeah.
Yes, if I had to, if it was, well, actually, honestly, I'd choose the gas chamber out of all of them. But I don't want to
Either
live
in
in
my head or
Either
flat.
is just barbarically stupid, but
Right. Like yeah, I don't want to live in idiocracy. I
I
don't.
like money though.
Wait, what's the gas chamber one?
Well, the gas
That
chamber's
would be
where they
him
sent all
dying.
the Jews.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm an absolutely horrible human being. So there may be some Jew references, some Islam references, all kinds of wonderful shit like that.
Hey everybody, what's the difference between a Jew and a pizza?
Pizza doesn't scream when you put it in the oven. Oh,
Classic. How do you think of a Jewish girl?
oh, with
With a
a
shovel.
yeah, I was gonna say with a pan and a broom.
That's it. The dustpan's the other one.
My personal favorite, and I shared this with Centrist. It's not a Jew joke, but it's equally as ignorant. Is what do you get when you cross 3 Mexicans, a Chinaman, and a bunch of niggers?
I have no idea.
You get a sprinkler. Spick, 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 chink, nigger, 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 nigger.
So terrible.
And we have broken JT. And I think we have maybe snapped Jessica's spine in cringe already.
You're good.
Oh, you gotta
Yes,
warn me. Brace
come
position.
out the other end of this, just willing to drink all the bleach in the world to forget about it.
Oh my god, that hurt.
Well, Hollow Earth, Hollow Souls, right?
Right.
Okay.
Oh my god. That's great.
So after I for a second time tried to get myself banned in some way, shape, or form from YouTube in the past 24 hours, we have a Hollow Earth to talk about. So
Yeah, don't worry. If Jeff's charity stream for Hades and those jokes couldn't get him banned from YouTube, you're fine.
yeah, but at least he was doing something good.
I mean, we're educating the masses on why Hollow Earth is stupid.
I don't know. Personally, I think if you're smart enough to believe in Hollow Earth, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, then bleach is the only drink for an educated individual like that.
That's true.
Right? In large quantities.
Oh, gallons.
I can't stop reading this dumb story.
So are we going to do an actual reading of the story, or?
Oh, it's huge. We're going to do a little bit of a summary. I might screen share some certain references I try to pull out from it. But yeah, well, let me give you an overview of one of the many theories and stories of Hollow Earth. So as I recall, this theory believes that the crust of the Earth is something between depending on who you ask, 20 or 30 miles to 400 or 500 miles thick. And that when you go to the North Pole at between 12 degrees or 16 degree off center, there are large giant openings to a hollow inner Earth, in which a glowing gaseous inner sun glows, warms, and provides light for a race of 12-foot tall Aryan humanoids.
Sounds reasonable. Sounds reasonable. I'm on with it so far.
The diaper is slowly filling with shit. It should have been changed by now, but it's filling. And this tale that we're going to talk about here is a tale from, I believe it's the mid to late 1800s, maybe the early 1800s, about Olaf and Jens Jansen, who were Swedish, I believe, sailors or fishermen.
They
Olaf
were
himself was
they
born
were
in
Russian.
Russia. No, they were Swedish, but Olaf was born in Russia. But I mean that's besides the point. They're Nordic seafaring people. They're
Little thick in the head, by the sounds of things.
hey, that's half my family there, you fucking Canuck.
Half your family's apparently thick in the head then.
I'm gonna have to fucking staple your ass to a maple tree, you motherfucker.
Oh man, free syrup.
Fucking snowbacks.
You can't bring out the Canadian jokes on me. I've heard all of them.
I know, but we love them so much. So much. Well, okay, so anyway, these two Nordic thick-headed non-maple sucking people get on a boat to go fishing and somehow end up going through north so far that they end up going into the hollow earth and landing in the magical continents where these people reside. And they're shown this futuristic society from within the hollow earth, and they are basically, given food and provisions and sent along their way out the opposite end of the hollow earth, in which they return to where they came from.
So wait, the opposite end of the Hollow Earth. So like they went from one pole entrance to the other pole entrance and found their way back to their native port.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
Because logic.
I'll bite.
Well, you're a fucking snake. Of course you'll bite.
Only if provoked. Only if asked.
So then you're a consent believing snake?
Yep.
Okay. Just gotta check.
I interpret consent as stepping within like a foot of me in any direction. At that point, I'm just biting the fuck out of everything. Oh, fuck this team.
Okay, so yeah, that is the overly condensed version of Olaf and Jens Johansson. Initial impressions?
Fucking crazy, but totally plausible.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of the Nazis reaching the Hollow Earth by just kind of running through ice in a submarine.
Oh god. That sounds plausible. That sounds easy. I can do that in my sleep.
There's so many weird transitions, and almost none of them make sense. That Bird is flying his plane at some point. This isn't Nazis. This isn't a. What was Bird? Was he British or American?
He was American.
He was American. Okay, so in 1947, this dude named Richard B. Bird, allegedly, I don't think there's any real record of him ever doing this, decided to fly over the North Pole. But while he's doing so, and this is kind of condensed, I can go into detail, he begins noticing turbulence.
Which
And
is
of
so
course-
uncommon in a flight.
And of course, his instruments start going crazy. We can't neglect that
and
fact.
he allegedly drops from 2,300 to 1,700 feet. No turbulence, the wind picks up, and his compass is losing direction.
Well, theoretically, if he flew over the magnetic north, it would start going wacky for a couple seconds.
About an
No.
hour later, he experiences turbulence and is told that he's at 2,900 feet now. And then about another hour later, randomly, forest. And
Just
he
start
has
seeing
entered
forest?
the Hollow Earth.
Shazam!
Yes.
Okay.
And it just becomes turtles from all the way down there. It is. There's an all-seeing being. I don't know. It's.
Now, come on, I came here to be educated. Now educate me, motherfuckers.
We're getting there. We're getting there, man. We can't just shove a whole gallon of Kool-Aid down your throat at once.
It's
I mean,
just
and this
know
is
that
like a fucking rain barrel. Like,
he encounters over the radio and insight this thing called the Master, and it welcomes him to Ariana.
oh yeah.
Like Roland's?
No, it's the continent that Remove Head from Mars talked about. It's the land of the Aryans.
Well,
Okay.
there are many names. There's Lemuria, there's Mu, there's Atlantis, there's Agartha,
Hyperborea.
there's Hyperborea, which honestly we realized last night was a social justice disease.
Yes.
It's like, I'm sorry, ma'am, you have an acute case of Hyperborea. You're going to need to take lots of Sargon of Akkad videos with lots of bleach and call me in the morning.
Lots and lots of bleach. All the bleach.
All the bleaches
Most
belong to
bleach.
me.
What's that?
It
Yes,
was.
you spoke. What was that?
Sorry, Jess, what were you saying?
What?
You
Can
said
you hear
something.
me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. I didn't. Oh, I just said mostly bleach.
Mostly.
Yeah.
Mostly.
What's funny is, to me about Bird's thing is the Master is all-seeing. It's essentially the god of Ariana. And he asks why how long they've been here, and he basically says we always have. And they I guess the Master is a big fan of the fact that America nuked Japan,
Oh, of course.
and they also have these really, really complicated flying machines called Flugelrods.
Flugel rods.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's
Surprising,
what
right?
UFO
That they're
are.
German in name,
Yes.
and it's called Arianus, and they're 12
Yeah.
foot tall, blonde-haired, blue-eyed, with the Master.
As their leader and god.
Oh god. This guy sounds like he was in a therapy session, just getting some late interior Nazi views out through writing.
That's what's so weird is he's American, but he's preaching like straight Aryan bullshit.
Well, that's why it makes sense. He's basically got all these repressed views, and so he's got to get them out somehow, and it comes out like a therapy fever dream writing session.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about what, Admiral Byrd was on, but actually me and Centrist were talking about this earlier, which is we were kind of wondering what drugs Olaf and Jens were on, and he was saying ayahuasca and I was saying amanitas, but you've got to, actually take that with a grain of salt, because in the Baltic and in that northern region and Russia, one of the only predominant mushrooms there is Amanitas muscaris.
Yeah.
Which is the Mario mushroom, the one that reindeers
Those
eat and
things
trip
are
balls
fun.
on.
One that reindeers what?
The one that reindeers trip balls on.
Oh, reindeers
Like-
trip balls. That's awesome.
Yeah. And the reindeer herders drink their piss to get high.
What?
Yeah, because the active chemical in Amanitas muscaris does not.
Oh, it doesn't metabolize?
Yes, thank you. I'm a little stoned to remember some of the important words.
The
Does not
important-
does
important
not
messages.
metabolize.
I may go silent in a few minutes to partake, so if that happens, that's where I went.
Okay, well, you don't have to partake off stream, But if you have to or take away from your computer, by all means, do what you got to do, my friend.
Well, that's what I mean. I just have to move away from my computer.
Okay.
I'm partaking in some explosives and everything. I'm just kind of listening to try and get this all in.
And I'm partaking in some wonderfully state-sanctioned legal recreational marijuana. So,
To
I'm so
give
jealous.
welcome to
I'm getting
Oakland.
legal.
Hey, we might have
I go to
SJWs.
fear every time. It's the worst.
We
give
might have
you an
SJWs, but we got legal weed.
To your question about the version the Nazis believed, JT, Nazi submarines could only dive about 800 to 1,200 feet and could only operate within about 400 miles.
That's not true. There was the second class of submarines that were built, the ones that generally were escaped with and found beached off of like Argentina.
Yeah, and weren't they able to like harass the U.S. East Coast?
Yeah, there were 2 or 3 different revisions of
well, that's the
U-boats.
reason these people give.
Well, those people are fucking retarded.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what they believe.
And just as a heads up,
So,
this map on the screen is a shot of the map from the Lazaria map collection that kind of includes the Faroe Islands, which are part of the reference given by the by Olaf and Jens of how they reached the hole in the center of the Earth.
Dear God.
This map, and I don't remember exactly which one this is or what date it comes from. I haven't talked about this shit in fucking years. But this map is at, they're fairly old. A lot of the maps in this collection are from before the 1700s. But this is basically a circular map of the Earth looking down from the North Pole, showing about the first, I think, 45, or not even 45, but first 15, 20 degrees of longitude or latitude, whichever.
Longitude is around, latitude is vertical, I think.
Yeah, brain no function. You know what I mean.
I could be wrong.
Anybody smart enough to not believe in Hollow Earth will probably know the word that I'm talking. So
You'll understand my ramblings.
that's the problem with social justice warriors, man. They just don't understand a concept. They're so focused on a stupid word. But anyway, this map is, so the ring around is a set of islands that basically circumnavigate the hole into the center of the Earth. So
Yeah, happening. Just sharing the YouTube stream link here.
Nice.
This is some grade A lol farming.
No, we have to. It's.
Oh, dude, I forgot the Hollow Earth survival guides.
Oh God.
Excusez-moi?
You haven't seen How to Conquer an Infinite Cave?
No.
Okay.
No. I look. I know a lot about a lot of this kind of shit, but not entirely too much about any of it, because I couldn't really take myself to get past the lulls.
Jack of all shit, master of none.
Yeah, for real.
I'm gonna link it in the Hangout, and I'm gonna actually run use the bathroom real quick.
Well, have fun, don't fall in.
I'll try.
My dad says that.
Well, then your dad is a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, indeed he is.
Hey, well, there we go. So, yeah, how does all this strike you, Jess?
Stupid. I don't know.
Correct answer.
That's pretty much it. Like, no other explanation.
Yeah, well, I mean, and to be fair, we're not even yet close to touching on any of the quote-unquote science behind it.
Science.
Quote-unquote.
Yeah, I've never even paid attention to these because I just, like, I don't know, they weren't worth my time.
For science.
That's part of the fun about it, though, is that, like, it's just so ridiculous.
What if, like, one day they just find out, like, some of these crazy conspiracies were true? Like, that'd just be so
Shit.
weird.
Well, look,
Like,
I
just
mean,
one of them. Like, obviously, many of them are stupid, but then that would give all the conspiracy theorists like so much ammunition to like think that everything they say is right now, like everything is against them.
Well, I mean, there are little bits and scraps of truth amongst all the conspiracy
Yeah.
theory.
Yes, they probably did go sailing that year.
Yeah, you
Go.
know,
Here's your
well,
truth.
and you did have programs like if you've ever seen The Men Who Stare at Goats.
Oh God.
No, I'm just saying, like it's not like
No,
I
I know.
consider
I
it
love that
valid,
movie.
but it's a hilarious movie. And it's not like I would consider it valid, but there was government research into odd things. And, especially actually the Russians did a lot of research on things that we would consider paranormal or pseudoscientific. I mean, it still doesn't make it anything less than batshit crazy, but
It's just
What
it's
was pseudoscientific?
a
plenty of
lot of the stuff
things.
that was researched by like the Russian, all the governments really. They've all gone into some form of woo at some point or other.
Yeah, it's very true. Like, and especially if you look at like pyramid power by the Russians and shit like that. Like, they built like a bunch of fucking concrete random pyramids all across Russia, and like people would go in them and be like, "I feel recharged and 10 years younger," and it's like, "Oh dear fuck!" Like, those walls must be dripping in LSD. Like,
Oh God.
so. But yeah, so there's both of those two are really the main two stories that have anything to do with personal experiences of the Hollow Earth regarding that theory. There are indigenous peoples that speak about people that come from within the Earth. I believe, what is it, the Hopis, they talk about like quote unquote ant people that live within the earth that took them in through shelter during the last like horrific world doom thing. And then,
Crab people. Crab people.
yeah.
I love South Park.
I'm back.
Yes.
I didn't even notice you were gone.
Best.
That's one of the references that people tend to not get when I make it. It bothers me.
Yes.
That's one of the most brilliant
I've
ones.
seen.
Even I remember that.
I thought you said you don't watch South Park.
I haven't watched it in like 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
But it sticks
Good
with
thing
you.
you watched that one. 'Cause that's a
Like
good one.
herpes.
Oh look, there was
Sleeper,
a lot
we're
of great
all
episodes
aware
I watched,
science is
but
Jewish.
Science is a Jewish conspiracy.
Yes.
well, hey, now science is a white conspiracy, so they weren't that far off,
Probably.
right?
Well, again, depends on who you ask. If you ask the white nationalists, it's probably Jewish. But
Yeah, and if you ask the
um,
Jew, it's probably the white nationalists. So
there's also a fun version of Hollow Earth that is more or less the inverse of it.
well, but
Called
before we go
Concave
into
Earth.
concave Earth, before we go into
That's
concave
Concave
Earth,
Earth.
let's
No,
Where
I don't even. What?
let's
Yeah,
finish up with
let's
the
save that for a
other
bit.
actual hollow theories of Earth, and then we'll move on to concave. Because
Okay.
there is so much bullshit to cover that we should at least give all of them a brief mention. So, like I was saying, there's plenty of indigenous and historical texts that talk about caves and societies that live within the earth or taking shelter from within the earth to escape catastrophe. Essentially, the Hopis talk about it, and there are again a few tribes in Latin America that talk about it. Now, the one reason I really wanted to talk about that is because there's another wonderful Nazi conspiracy that goes right along with the whole Antarctica thing that I wanted to get into. And it's an entirely different theory, and oh shit, Schmeckel is here. Ooga ooga,
Schmeckel!
cunt.
Oh, what's up, cunt?
Ooga ooga, cunt.
But in a nutshell, there are supposedly blonde-haired, blue-eyed tribe in the forests of either like Brazil, but in the Amazon that have been there for 400 or 500 years that have flying machines that come out at night that live inside the earth. So, Hollow Earth, just to be pretty blunt about it, isn't always the fact of having a actual physical hollow core. It's about societies living within the Earth itself. And these stories can even talk, about like ant people or crab people or whatever the fuck. Like,
Mole people.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I forgot the mole people.
yeah, you know what I
Those
mean? So
dangerous
like
mofos.
anthropologically, there's a lot of stories out there that relate to peoples, societies, or creatures that come from within the Earth.
I was a big fan of the crab people.
I always like the otters. That was my big thing. Fucking love the otters.
Riding ostriches.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yes.
Yes.
I'd
I love
stab
that.
you.
It's science, damn it.
That's it. But science everything where you would normally have God. It was great.
I love that they made
But
fun of
it
atheism
does,
too.
it does go back a really long way to even like the Greeks and Thracians and stuff thought that the Earth might be hollow.
Well, and you do have, if you go into the Vedic texts, you also have examples of, well, what could only be described as aliens and or other species or higher levels of human beings that come from within the Earth or off the Earth that interact with human beings, kind of in the sense they're deities.
Well, I mean, that's where Elysium allegedly was. It was below the Earth. That, the fields of Elysium were the entry to the underworld.
Well, and just as the same, you had the what was it the 13 layers of hell with the Mayans.
Dante's Inferno? Oh no, it's Dante's Inferno.
Well,
Everyone's got a
there
different
are
level of hell's
people
side
who
fear,
think
right?
that who
Well, yeah.
are like who take the Divine Comedy literally.
Right.
My old pastor, I went to a Christian school until ninth grade. He believed that the center of the earth is hell. That's
Yeah.
where hell is.
So he thinks
Everyone's in there burning.
the Divine Comedy is literal.
I guess.
Yeah, well,
He
the
just believes
Divine
it's hell.
Comedy is just the existence of an actual physical heaven being in a physical way above us, and a actual physical hell being physically below us within the earth.
Yeah.
Captivating.
Isn't
Because
it
the
though?
earth is so evil, he said, like hell is the center of the evil earth,
I've
Well,
always liked the
really,
idea that Earth itself was hell. We're all just kind of waiting it out.
do you know what it really is? It's the fucking patriarchy. See, Earth
Patriarchy?
it's the
Did you see the
patriarchy.
patriarchy?
It's the
You see that we
patriarchy.
all follow a
Because-
man named Patrick.
patriarchy.
I follow a guy named Patrick.
I believe in the peachtriarchy personally, but
That's true.
the patriarchy is to blame for, well, the Earth being
Well-
vilified, because Earth is Mother Earth, and hell, i.e., a baby, comes from within Mother Earth, or in the mother's womb. Therefore, patriarchy.
I mean, but the patriarchy will be in Ariana, so we'll all be good. We'll be safe.
I better start digging.
If it's Ariana Rollins, I'll start digging.
Ooh.
Goddamn.
Isn't Ariana Rollins' brother Frankie?
Who's Frankie?
That's Grande.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Frankie Grande
I
is
don't know
fucking
Rollins.
hilarious. I watched.
Ariana Rollins is the president of the UCI Republicans,
Oh. Well,
University of California.
let me be quite blunt with you. I am absolutely pop culture ignorant.
Oh, it was one of the things at one of the Milo rallies.
Oh, well, I'm fairly Milo ignorant too. I love the guy, don't get me wrong, but
Don't
it's,
follow.
yeah, I don't know. But yeah, okay, so why don't we talk about the concave Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah, get on that, motherfucker, because I need to load a
That-
bowl.
This is a fun one. Okay, so there is this idea among certain sects of people that the Earth is hollow, but we are on the inside.
What?
And
Mind blown.
What?
And in the middle is the universe, and it's encased in glass.
Oh my god.
And on either side are the sun and the moon, which are unidirectional beacons of light.
It sounds logical.
Also, there is no rotation. The orb in the middle is spinning. So we are held by centripetal force to the crust of the inside of an orb.
I hate people.
I'm pulling up an image here to share. I'm just trying to find one that's got decent size to it. There we go.
And they believe that if you dig into the crust and throw something in, you are actually throwing something up, because everything below us is up and we are facing down.
What?
Oh.
No. Just absolutely not. No thank you.
It is the most bizarre thing. And somehow you are... Okay, yeah, there it is.
I hope that helps.
Hashtag do not want, alright? None of this shit.
Somehow there is a way to get up and into what they call the stellar ocean, which is this giant ball in the middle here. And one certain person has told a story of him getting into a long canoe and paddling behind the moon.
Wait, so, okay, I'm looking at this thing and I'm just like,
It's pretty.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, solid imagination. Whoever the fuck put this together in their head, like, I want to know what they were on and where I can get some, but like...
Oh, give me one sec, guys. Somebody's at my door.
It seems like a lot of Christians tend to believe this. Not like a lot of Christians as a whole, but most of the people that believe this are Christian.
Religion will make you believe anything.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not really sure the explanation of the planets, other than that they're satellites within the ocean.
Fuck these people.
Okay, just give me like 3 minutes here, guys. I got a little something to take care of. Sorry.
And I don't know, it's not as interesting in that that's kind of where it peters out. There's not a lot of substance to it, so you can easily route them by being like, yeah, but plate tectonics.
What? Oh.
And they're like, no, that's just wobble. Like,
That's just wobble.
From what? And they claim that the stellar ocean pulls. And so what an earthquake or something will be is... But there's no gravity. It's all centripetal force. There is no rotation of the Earth. It's... Dude... There are people that claim to have pieces of sky glass.
Sure there are.
Hold on, I'm going to see if I can find it. There's pictures.
There are visual aids, motherfucker. Visual aids. It's like all of this is like intellectual aids.
Yeah.
Exactly. I can't...
This is aids of the mind, right here.
Let's see, images.
Does anyone actually believe this though, or
Yeah.
are they just trying to like get
No,
attention?
no.
Oh, that's a good
I
question.
think that's
People...
kind of probable.
They're just fucking around, trying to feel important. These shit.
They had some weird explanation for what the aurora and Borealis and all those kinds of phenomena were, but I can't remember
Oh, I'm
because
sure
it
they
was
did.
really stupid. It was the most bizarre thing. I found a picture. Okay, yeah. This is a better explanation in a picture because
Dear
it's
God.
just so stupid.
This whole thing makes my brain meat hurt.
Uh, Basically, the sun and the moon are both bowl-shaped, never rotate on an axis. The concave side is away from the Earth, and light is traveling in a curved path reflecting off of the glass sky above us. Or, I guess by their definition, below us? I don't know.
What did I walk back into? Oh yeah,
uh,
this wonderful
oh,
stream about the Hollow Earth.
here you go. Remove head from ours. You might want to put this picture up that I put in
Well, why don't you
the
just share your
hangout
screen?
link. Huh?
Share your
Oh.
screen.
I'm just trying to make a killing in the sky glasses.
Yeah, I know, that's great to see.
Uh,
And yes, anti-sleeper visual aids is when you see the faggot dying, crawling, and pulling himself arm and limb, desperately begging for your money and help.
Hold on, I'm trying to get it to work.
No worries, man.
Let's see. There we go.
I was the UPS guy that took my attention for a moment, and I decided to go ahead and make another cup of coffee real quick.
Is that sharing?
Yeah, but let me share that with everybody else. There we go.
You got some funky stuff going on because I can't see things in the Hangout, but I can see it once it's the stream.
Are you clicking on centrists?
Oh, that might help.
Yeah, that'll
There
help.
we go.
That's where your focus gets pointed to, and then to click or to focus to whoever's talking at that point, just click on yourself again.
Okay, as you see, the concave Earth, the sky is at 100 kilometers.
Yes, Professor
So-
Graboid.
It's right there. And here we have a nice little Bible quote, which is what goes back to what I was saying, in that most of these are Christian, biblical, literalist wackadoos. And their
Wackadoos.
explanation is, here is the way, where light dwelleth, and as for darkness, here is the place thereof. The sun takes it to the glass bound thereof, and knows the paths to the moon house thereof.
And I
That
have
is-
officially lost my last 2 brain cells. Goodbye, cruel.
God.
As long as it's written in a King James version type of writing, it sounds profound. So
Yeah, exactly.
must be accurate.
That sounds deep as shit, but it doesn't mean anything.
Hey, look, I'll be quite honest with you. While I believe that the Bible is pretty much bullshit, I can look at it this way, all right? It's a book of stories that has a principle of attempting to teach people good morals and righteous behavior that has been taken and perverted beyond its original intent to the point of being used as a weapon.
Yeah, but that's just you trying to be a logical person, and that makes you bad.
I know. I know. I know.
And a heathen, as anti-sleeper said, because
know.
it's in the Bible.
Look, I'm perfectly accepting that I am an absolutely pile of shit human being. I hear this every day, thousands of times. Talib Kweli comes and storms me with Nazi bullshit. There's,
The Nazis.
I'm just,
History's greatest lolcow.
yeah, you know, because I'm not willing to say that blacks can't be racist, that inherently makes me racist. But anyway, that has nothing to do with Hollow Earths, because I'm sure that the Hoteps don't believe in a Hollow Earth either.
I hope not.
The Hotep thing confuses them. Like, what? That's the whole, like...
Uses
Is that
everybody.
just, like, black people who, like, don't subscribe to the whole, progressive thing?
No, they have their own kind of special going on too. Believe me.
I I don't understand.
Yes,
It
that's right,
hurts.
anti-sleeper. Gas the heretics. Don't just purge them. Fucking gas them.
It hurts my brain meat. It really does.
Yeah, it's special. They're all real. Most of them are really intelligent too. It's just some of them believe some crazy stuff.
Dear God.
Well, faith is a very dangerous thing.
Yeah.
Mother of
That
God.
always confused me. Like some of the smartest people I know, like, are religious and believe that every word of the Bible is true, but then they're like amazing at calculus and everything. Like,
Well, I
wow.
think mathematics isn't a sin, but you start claiming the Earth's more than 6,000 years old, and you've deviated from the Bible.
Well,
I
but
don't know. I'm
remember,
pretty
Yeah.
sure mathematics is a form of heresy,
well, look,
unless you're a numerologist.
there are plenty of different types of Christianity per se. Some that do believe in the Old Testament 6,000 year bullshit, and others that do believe that science is equally valid and that science is science and mathematics are inherently the language of God, and that if God was to have created morals or rules, he would certainly do it in a functional method such as that. Like, and then you have like Mormons who believe, well, rocks. So,
To believe, well, it involves a lot of rocks.
a lot of rocks. A lot of rocks.
Yeah, and then there are Christians that think that the universe is in the middle of a hollow globe.
Hell, some
Yeah, look,
goddamn-
all I'm saying is that there are actually and it's mostly relating to Jessica's point that there are plenty of right-thinking Christians who just happen to believe the Bible as kind of a moral and compass. Even if they do
Yeah,
believe in a sky daddy, they don't take the interpretation of the Bible as completely literal.
The people I know do.
Well, that's not surprising. There are a lot of people that do.
It's amazing.
It's not surprising though. Like, people need something bigger than themselves to justify their existence in their own head sometimes. And yeah, actually, Anti-Sleeper is correct. Faith is a potent and addictive narcotic. It's the echo chamber mentality. That's where it used to be most of the times. And you had the equal inverse, and you have it now with extreme atheism and shit like that. But it's the echo chamber effect, and that's what religion used to give that not much else offered.
oh God.
Anyway, so yeah, there's quite a lot of just absolutely horrific Hollow Earth theories. Have any of you heard of the time cube?
The time cube?
No, I'm wandering around Bibliotheca Pleiades, which
Oh, great.
is
I know what that
very
is.
yeah.
Well,
You know
that
what
is
that
the
is.
Urantian records, isn't it, or something like
Huh?
that? That's where the fucking Pleiadian aliens are supposedly making contact with people and providing them with knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a Pleiadian website.
What's wrong with people?
It's another fun Hollow Earth belief that
I'm
these people named the Pleiadians lived below us, but they transcended. But the only way to hear their message is to go back to a specific point in the Hollow Earth. I don't know. It's all very silly.
Well, and don't forget Scientology believes that we were all like diasporaed by some fucking volcano or some shit like that. So
By aliens bombing other aliens inside volcanoes using B-52s. That's what Scientologists believe.
I'm okay with this this conversation
Praise
fucking
be
falling
Xenu.
apart to there. Yeah.
Praise Xenu. Oh my God.
Do you not know about Scientology?
I've honestly I've done a lot of work to avoid Scientology in any and all of its forms.
Crow
And
has what they were called, right? They were called the light seed workers.
Oh my god. I can't. I can't. Will not brain.
the only knowledge I have of Scientology is from South Park, of course. They did a Scientology episode, and it was just really, really creepy.
Well, the
What?
creepiest
That
thing
was
is that it's
exactly
I
actually
didn't think it
fairly
was actually a
accurate.
belief.
Yeah, that's a little. This is what X group actually believes. Like right with the Mormon episode in the
Yeah.
footer.
They
I
didn't
love when
have
they
to
do
write
that.
humor. Like, they didn't have to write humor at all. It was already written for them. Like,
Yeah.
all they had to do was animate it.
And even the guy who was the chef, he actually became a Scientologist, and he left the show, and he like went crazy.
Yeah, Isaac
And-
Hayes.
And then
I
they
heard-
may
Isaac
have
Hayes.
killed him.
Yeah, I heard like they made him fast for like 40 days and take cayenne peppers, and he lost like so much weight in a really short amount of time, unhealthily.
They've also
And then
kidnapped
Scientology.
people that have left Scientology, like physically kidnapped them and murdered them. And
Yeah, there's a hotel in Clearwater where like 24 people have died, but shh.
You're gonna be
Scientology
26.
Beautiful.
25, 26. I can't count. You need to get more high.
The Nuka World DLC for Fallout has a massive Scientology reference in it.
Does it?
Does it?
Yeah, it does. It's fucking hilarious too. Oh, it's great.
The
Well,
good,
tell me.
the funny
I don't wanna
thing
fucking sit
about
here and not know.
Pleiadians, though, is as Old Crow said, if you hear their message and you follow their truth, you too will ascend and evolve. You will join them.
For fuck's sake, family.
But dude, it's not a cult, though.
No, totally not a cult. Nope.
It's cult-like. It's just not a full-blown cult.
No, it is a cult, but it's not a cult.
Does anyone deny that it's a cult?
It's not a cult,
Everybody.
but it's a cult. But it's
Aren't
not
all
a
religions really like come on? They're all a cult in one
I
way.
think they know they're cults, though.
I honestly think it just depends on how far the person takes their beliefs. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
again, I do think that there can be people of all faiths. I just think that certain faiths have a much lower percentage of reasonable human beings. Islam.
Who said that?
I don't know, man. Was that a goat in the room? Somebody fucking it?
Oh, that's what that sound is.
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't my mic being robot-y. It was just the goat in the room getting fucked. So,
Oh no.
aloha snack bar, gentlemen. And lady.
Aloha snack bar.
Yeah, what do we need to take on about Hollow Earth now? Jess, you got any questions?
What? Don't like. Okay.
Uh,
How do they believe the structure is like held together? Like, how the fuck are they figuring on that one?
Well, there are
It's
two schools of
very
thought.
light. The whole Earth, if you put it in water, would float.
Well, I understand the concept of it's hollow because there's enough space.
No.
The
It
question
depends on the
is,
theory.
Yeah, it should all want to fall in upon itself because
Look, the theory that I'm more aware of, which is a theory that actually still believes in gravity and magnets and such, is that there is a insanely large magnetic repulsion from the center of the hollow Earth, and the weight of gravity on the exterior of the hollow Earth from space. You know, the way.
Oh, God.
Do you know what I mean? It kind of like just creates a shell.
so it's like an
Nah.
arch. It just reinforces itself.
Yes,
Yeah.
because the Earth
It's the
itself
equilibrium
is
of
almost
pressure,
something.
gravity, and magnetics.
For fuck's sake, people, can we just? I'm not usually up for like culling humans, but if there was ever going to be an instance where it wasn't so horrible, maybe this would be it. Maybe. Scared of a couple of people.
Exactly.
Not asking for much, just all the really, really, really stupid ones. Okay, that is a
So-
lot, but
I was gonna say, you're
All better
talking about
for
like 80% of the population of the world right there, man. And
All
I'm all
better
for
for
it. I'm all for
at
it.
least.
I'm all for it. We need to keep some stupid people.
Start with Islam. Just kidding.
Don't just kid
Not.
about that because that's the fucking truth. Let's be
Can't joke with
absolutely
that.
real. Like, there is nothing wrong with having
Well,
religious
but people get
beliefs.
so mad though, because they say, "What about all the innocent ones that want a better life?"
Look, this is all
Convert.
coming from
Uh,
people who support gays yet are trying to also support a religion that throws them off a fucking building. We're talking about a religion that talks and supports the sodomizing of young, like literally
You
children.
can marry a baby, you can fuck it at 9.
Yeah, like, and look, I know that hashtag not all Muslims are like that, but it's like
Enough.
90 fucking 5%. And
Anywhere you go where Islam is the government system, or it is the vast majority system, it is not a good place for any of the groups that the progressives claim to support.
yeah,
Straight up, it's just not. You can't make that. Oh well, it's okay. Islam's okay. No, where Islam has any sort of actual full-on cultural power,
I think
it's a horrible
or
place.
progressives in America are just like so ignorant of what it's actually like because they don't live in areas like that are really populated with Muslims, so they
they've
have
never
no
even
idea.
seen
Like,
it. Like, not
so
even live, just
they just
seen.
assume the best, and they don't know, and they think they're being so like accepting.
Fuck him
Well,
at 1.
and you know what? I can totally
Fuck at 9.
empathize with
Excuse
them.
you, but there is no canonically mandated legal age. Fuck him at 1.
Yeah, it's like I
Well, why
get
wait
it.
till 1? Like what? 1 hour? 1 minute?
To,
I'm just saying. If he's saying there's no Quranic age, crazy ass Muslims.
you know, I look at it this way: is that there may, and I'm not saying there was, but having a bachelor's in cultural anthropology, I
Here we
understand
go.
the
Here we
evolution
go.
of
Pulling out
humans.
the academia.
Look, there was a point when people had children at younger ages. Technology
Yes.
has changed that. Okay, like let's just be blunt. We cannot ignore fact. That does not, however, mean that fucking anybody at 9 years old ever was a good idea. But I can see and kind of understand where, from our Western society, some of those older values, which need to be modernized and updated, were somewhat useful back in the day, like marrying at like 14 and 16, because chances
That's
are they
Life
were
wasn't
only
that
going to
long.
live like 30 or
to be
40
like
years.
24.
Yeah, yeah. But this is 1990, 2015, 2016. Fuck, like sorry, I'm stuck in the 90s forever.
Current year.
Yeah,
Current
it's
year.
current year for fuck's sake. Like,
Oh dear God, I love it. I love when that happens. What's your reasoning? Well, it's 2016 for God's sake, and
well, but let's
it's
but
Well, I mean, sometimes you
2016,
actually
and
have to use the current year. That's how I converted my friend. Is he would be like, in 19 whatever this happened, be like, yeah, but dude,
when
focus.
when you're speaking on an actual scientific level and you're saying that look, this need was acceptable at one point, and I'm not saying that 9-year-old fucking marriage or sex is acceptable, but I'm saying that there are cultural needs that were important and necessary 100, 200, 300, 700, 1,000 fucking years ago.
well, I think it's
We
the
as the
change from
West.
going from basic animal organisms, like just needing to survive and have the species carry on,
Yeah.
all right, to having the ability with increased resources and amenities to postpone these things and care more about the mental development of the species, the overall well-being of the individual rather than just everything for the species. All for the Borg and Borg for all.
Bork.
Borg for Borg, Borg for Borg, Borg for Borg, Borg for Borg.
Yes, all hail the Swedish chef.
It reminds me of Mork from Oregon.
Mork and Mindy.
Robin Williams.
Yep. Yep.
Jessica, did you have any questions?
About Hollow Earth.
Yeah,
I
Hollow,
don't know. I just
whatever.
Or
I don't
Islam.
have any questions. I don't know.
I have some
Crazy people.
expletives.
Yeah.
Let loose the shitposting fury, Jess. It feels good once you've done it.
It's
Gotta get it all out there.
Just remember, no matter how horrible you might think the things you say are, we're
got
probably
you,
going to
mate.
agree with you.
yeah.
Right.
This is a
Just
nice
don't
little
kick
safe.
puppies. I'm against kicking puppies.
Yeah, no animal abuse and no child molestation and no rape, theft, or murder, and we're
No.
pretty good.
Well,
Unless
no murder.
What are the exceptions?
Well,
No, murder.
Unless
Their definition. You can still kill people.
unless it's
Just
coming
can't
right
make it
for us,
murder.
Ned.
What?
I said unless it's coming right for us, Ned.
Sure.
Oh god. It's coming right for us, Ned. Shoot it. Good South Park.
Then it's okay.
Excuse
Why
me.
am I still on this website?
It's like
No
stupidity
rape, theft, or
porn.
murder? Well, fuck you guys. No fun. Anti-sleepers all over this. Oh god.
Well, you
Oh,
can,
God,
but
why?
you have to call it something different. Like it's grape or grafting or accidental genocide.
Accidental.
Accidental
Oops, there goes
genocide.
50,000 people.
Fuck! I just
Oops,
destroyed
there goes
Islam.
100. Oh, they're all gone. Oh, damn. Not
Ah,
again.
fuck! I just nuked the gooks.
Oh, oh no. It's funny. I still think it's funny that the master approved the nuking of Japanese.
Nuke 'em. Problem solved.
fuck them all to death.
It's 12 foot
Fuck 'em all to death.
tall. It's a 12-foot tall. This
And you're
world
to fuck
that's
300
just
million people to death on your
perfect.
first day in office. How will you do this?
And
Done.
Fuck them all to death.
one of the funny things about the Nazi thing is allegedly they just built a base there.
Mm-hmm.
Just
And how?
why not, right?
So now they not only have a base on the moon,
Oh
but they
yeah, the
also
moon.
have one in Ariana.
Ooh, guys, we're gonna talk about the moon, and not only the Nazis on it, but we're gonna talk about aliens on it because we're only like an hour in, and
Yes.
I think we should go for like at least another half an hour or so. This is far too amusing for me. So, what do you guys know about the moon?
I know that it's made of cheese, and if you tell me different, I will slit your throat.
Well,
I
then you're
know
going to
for
attempt
a
to slit my
fact-
throat, but I am going to amuse
I
you before you
know-
do that.
For a fact that both the Russians and the Nazis have been mining helium-3 on the moon
Oh god.
since the Cold War.
Did you also know that the moon is hollow?
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
I would be more prepared for the moon to be hollow than anything else.
Well, then let me blow your
Not
mind
gonna
again.
lie.
Let me blow your mind again. The moon was towed in place by aliens.
Yes,
I'm out.
it was.
I'm out. Mic drop. Done. Right? That's it. I just threw my wind filter across the room.
Ah,
No. No. Uh-uh.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yep.
Uh-uh. Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Nope.
absolutely happened.
No. Hell no. 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 One of my favorite Tracy Morgan moments, absolutely ever. Absolutely ever. Please tell me you guys know the reference.
Oh, I do. I'm
Yeah.
searching for something here real quick.
No.
Ah,
Hell
okay.
No.
There we go.
No. Hell no. My son is a genius.
Oh, fucking hollow moon.
Yeah, give me 1 second here. You're gonna fucking love this shit.
Great.
I just like the idea that the Russians and the Nazis have been up there somehow
Hanging out.
mining and exporting helium-3, despite the fact that we're still not sure helium-3 is even a thing yet.
Oh, it's a thing. The Russians and Nazis are mining it. It's got to be a thing. Must exist. Well, the
Yeah.
conspiracy theory said it's true.
Wow.
It's
You know what does
hollow
bother me
moon.
though is the whole watching everybody label Hillary's health as a conspiracy theory, and then she collapses, and then they start saying she has pneumonia. I'm
Hey,
sorry,
we're
but it gave
laughing at
credence-
aliens, not reptilians, okay?
I know, but what I'm saying is that it gave credence to everyone who's ever been a conspiracy theorist, ever.
Yeah, but now we have Donald that might be doing coke, So,
Awesome. Good. Fine, by all means.
Oh my God, the man
If
makes billions of dollars and does a little cocaine.
right.
I mean,
Fucking
I'm not
Jesus
saying
Christ.
there's
That's
anything wrong
better
with it,
than
but do I want my president
Yes,
doing
Rob
lines
Ford.
of
I
No,
don't
that's the
blow?
know.
only
I
Doesn't.
justification I need for that is Rob Ford.
all I can say,
Rob
man, is
Ford was Toronto's crack smoking
yeah, I know
mayor
Rob Ford.
who,
He got
pardon?
caught in the ghetto smoking rock.
Yes, but the thing about
And
it was that
calling
everyone
people
goes off on him
niggers.
being a bad person,
But
right?
his fucking like figures are astronomically wonderful.
Yeah, he got the job done. So,
Who cares if he was smoking some rock?
like, I don't care if he was fucking chimps in his spare time. If he's helping the city,
That's how
it's like
idiots
it's
get
honestly
started.
comes down to like, yeah, we're taking this one on the chin to save the fucking city. You know what I mean? Like maybe I'm crazy,
Yes,
but
you're
like
crazy.
if a mayor gets the job done, right? And
Mm-hmm.
the only thing you can say is that his own personal interactions, the very slim number of people that he will like, even then he's affecting himself more than anything else. He doesn't treat himself well, but he makes sure that all of his constituents are taken care of. That's exactly what I want in a fucking like. I want
That's a
someone who's willing to
selfless
sacrifice
motherfucker.
himself.
That's like, man, I'm gonna fucking stress the shit out of myself so much that I'm gonna turn to smoking crack just to make my life good enough to keep doing the good I'm already fucking doing.
Yeah, like if you knew like Gandhi was like shooting up heroin or something, right? You'd be like, ah, you know what? Fuck it. Look at
As
all the
long
good
as
he
they're
did.
good people, man. I mean, really, like, I don't
He probably
care.
was doing shrooms or something.
Oh, had to be on something. He's
I
probably
mean,
just probably just high on marijuana all the time, just really really chill.
I'm high on
That
marijuana
hunger
all the
strike must have
time,
been
but I have
tough.
no chill.
That hunger strike must have been really really tough if he was on weed.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Just imagine. Oh my
I
god.
just saw the picture that you're sharing in the Google Hangout, and I forgot how
Yeah.
angry Hollow Moon makes me.
Oh yes. Well,
Like,
let's
what is this supposed to be?
Okay.
It's a
Well, let me
superstructure within the moon.
let me give you a little
Is it like a
overview on.
stage?
No,
In the
it
moon?
is a giant alien colony.
Within
Okay.
the moon.
Inside the moon.
So
Okay.
here's the theory, right? And I don't know exactly all of the details, so you have to forgive me a little bit, but it was towed in place by aliens to create life on Earth because life wouldn't exist without the tidal forces of the moon, so it's believed. I'm not sure if that's actually true or not. I wouldn't disbelieve that.
They
But
also provided the catalyst DNA.
yeah, I'm not even getting into that bullshit. Okay, I'm just the really light overview. But it was towed in place there, put there for aliens to observe us and for them to genetically engineer and raise us. And they are just hiding out in the moon, chilling out, and that's where all the UFOs come from. Well, not all of them, but some of them. The ones that live within our moon, at least. There's like 30 some odd supposed different types of aliens.
Oh, it's so bizarre. I don't understand.
It hurts.
Well,
It hurts
okay,
so bad.
so here is some of the supposed evidence for it, right? We've crashed intentionally a couple of satellites into the moon. We've also shot high intensity lasers and such, or sound waves into the moon, and basically what they've come down to is it rings like it's hollow. Therefore, it must have been towed there by aliens.
From what I've gathered, the scientific reasoning is the core is very small.
I would appreciate it if you didn't talk about my thing like that.
It's like, I mean, there's no atmosphere. Of course the moon probably rings. There's no water in the caverns or anything.
Oh no! Wait, what was it? Was it Mars? They said they were finding water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, Europa has water. Most moons and a lot of the other planets have water.
Dude, a lot of objects in space have water in some frozen form on them. It's not that uncommon of
No, but
an
the issue
element.
is that they're finding new ice deposits on Mars,
Yeah,
Yeah.
meaning that somewhere,
there's subterranean water flow.
yeah, it's moving.
No, yeah, they found that they're pretty certain that there are underground rivers.
There's also an underground railroad for oppressed Martians.
Oh God, you've brought up the Underground Railroad again.
That's the first time I brought it up.
Wasn't this? No, I mean, like, no, we were talking about this before. It was like it was a joke about just like anytime you need to troll someone.
That
just
wasn't
bring
me,
up
my
that-
friend.
The Underground Railroads.
That wasn't me.
Oh my God, then it's just a.
Oh shit! I googled is Mars hollow, and there are people that think Mars is hollow.
Well, there's also people that believe one of the moons on Mars is actually an alien base.
Have you guys seen the face on Mars though? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of shit. There's also pyramids and stuff like that.
There's a lady on Mars.
Lady.
Anti-sleeper.
Yeah.
I
Come on,
thought he
Sam.
said there's a labia on Mars, and I was like, well, damn, let me hit that shit.
What was her name? Queen Tyranny from Duck Dodgers.
Oh, God. Duck Dodgers in the 21st something, yeah.
Yeah. One sec.
Okay, I'm gonna... there's gonna be some lovely images I'm gonna share here with you guys. You're gonna
Ruin
fucking...
your life.
Oh, no, not like that. I'm not gonna do any, like, 2 girls, 1 cup or anything like that. You know, no tub girl, nothing, just some, God damn it. I'm a fucking retard. God damn it!
God damn it. God damn it, Cartman.
There we go. So that right there is evidence for a base on the moon, I think. I don't know. Oh no, Mars. Sorry. I should have searched moon. I'm a fucking kike. There we go. There's lots of wonderful,
Whoa.
wonderful.
So, where is it here?
UFO said, yeah, that was needs more pixels.
Yep, it does.
There you
have
go.
Pixels.
I heard y'all were talking about some ladies on Mars.
Yeah.
Am I not screen sharing?
No, you're not.
I was trying. Fuck this system. Hangouts has gone
system
different than they're
is
supposed
down.
to.
The system is down.
The system was terrible.
Like, come on now. Share screen. Ah, whatever. Fuck it, cunts.
Oh, fuck me in the goat ass. Why do I do that shit?
Fuck me in the ass, cause I love Jesus. The good Lord would want it that way.
Okay, this is clearly somebody has taken ink and ley lines and put them on the moon.
No, dude, this is a fucking base on the fucking moon. What are you talking about? You stupid fuck. There's no way that could be fucking tampered with, man. Fuck, you don't even deserve to see this. God damn it, you're not even...
I have
God
a
damn it.
question. Oh, so that's one of the alien ones. Do they have any images of the Nazi ones?
Oh my god. Fucking people. Just no.
The Nazis on the moon.
Dude, look, they couldn't even put any continents or anything on Earth. Earth is just this weird blue orb. But guys, this is totally a real picture.
How fucking lazy can you get? God damn.
Oh, this is totally... This is it. That's totally real.
Oh,
There is no fucking doubt in my fucking mind.
It's just a fucking
Epic.
blue circle. Oh fuck.
okay. If you look in the
The reflection.
in the visor, you can see a reflection and a person standing off. So they've holding a flag. So they've mirrored the image from the flag being planted onto the visor of this astronaut, and then there's a little American flag over there,
Okay, so check this out, right?
and
The biggest giveaway
a
is
rover.
is look at what the flagpole has been turned into. Some kind of retarded offset walking stick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
that's.
giveaway number 1.
Number one.
Number
On the
And I
one.
first, that's
like
the
the
first one
tiny
on the list.
little colored American flag over there, and then the rover way off in the distance. For
I know,
some
isn't it
reason.
beautiful? You gotta love this shit. I've been looking for some of the Richard Hoagland photos. Let me. Richard Hoagland is some hilarious shit.
Fuck it. What is wrong with people? I guess they're so desperate. They must be so fucking bored with life in general on Earth. They've got to start making shit up to amuse themselves.
Take a look at that, my
That's
friend.
what I think.
The so-called Chang'e 2 photo
Oh god.
of ET base compared.
Go fuck yourself. Just all
Is
of you
the
fucking
original
people.
the fake, or is the fake the original?
Who the fuck even knows and or cares?
I don't know, but this makes me a little hard.
Hard for science.
Oh yeah, giggity
Science,
giggity goo. Yeah, there's some other wonderful things. Richard Hoagland is absolutely fucking hilarious. Former NASA nut job. Have you ever heard of him?
But has he been behind the moon on a canoe?
No, and I think that you
that's a
should take a
tough one
second
to
and explain
top,
that
let's
real
be
quick.
fair.
I've got to say hello to social justice waifu because she just came home. So give me one sec and explain the man on the
Social
canoe
justice
behind the moon.
waifu.
Oh, I'm on headphones. She can't hear a single fucking
Oh.
thing you faggots say. Thank God.
Pity.
The wage gap is a lie.
Now you're throwing bombs, my friend.
Triggered.
So fucking triggered. All the triggering.
Be
Fucking
funny if
yes, because
that-
I love Jesus. The
He
good
got
Lord would
like-
want it that
and
way.
she hears it. Just feminism is cancer. What are your friends
We're just-
saying?
Yeah, we're just slowly breaking up marriages. No big deal. Ah, MGTOW confirmed.
Oh,
Don't laugh at my people. Kidding.
make towels.
I got honestly, there's a group of them I got nothing against, which is just the whole like we just don't want to get married, we're not going to engage because it's not fair. It's childish, like it really is. It's that whole like, well, I can't have what I want. It would take work to change it, so fuck it. I'm just not going to get involved. But I don't blame them.
Yeah,
Like
those
I've
are
been,
the
I've been
ones
put
that
through enough
actually.
shit to know.
Those are the ones that actually will like engage with and be in relationships with women, though.
No.
Oh, you're talking about the ones that absolutely want nothing to do with women at all. Yeah, no, that's
Well,
weird to me.
Ones that have no romantic interest, right? Like you can have female friends. It's physically possible. You can have all these things, but you really can't. You know, they refuse to get involved in romantic relationships because they feel that it's an unbalanced system, and that there's far too much risk involved compared to the good that can possibly be done by being in a romantic relationship. That's all.
That's true. I guess in a weird.
Is that what MGTOW is, you said? I didn't.
There's a whole-
I haven't learned much about them.
Yeah, there's a range of philosophies for men going their own way, or MGTOW. It ranges anywhere from people who just shun the overall concept of marriage, right, as an institution as it exists today, all the way through to men who will simply have no dealings whatsoever in any capacity at any time, if possible, with women. No, that's not to say that they wouldn't let a female doctor treat them or a female teacher teach their kids. It's just that they wouldn't have social interactions. Professional is one thing, social is another. I'm sure there are men who avoid them completely, like absolutely. I think that would be more work than, that'd be ridiculous. But yeah, the ones that I have no problem with are the ones, and there's usually been some sort of very negative impact on them at some point, which has created this ideal, who just don't want to have romantic relationships, right? They don't feel that's something that benefits them in the greater plus minus of things, right?
Asexuals?
No,
Is
no, no,
that
no, no. It's not that they don't have a sexual drive. But believe it or not, was it the old? I think the saying was the only honest transaction between a man and a woman is a man hiring a prostitute, because both parties
Okay.
know exactly what they're there for,
Yep.
right?
I don't know what the conversation is that I walked back into, but you're correct. There's a reason why it's the world's oldest profession.
I was making the point that well, somebody had asked that if MGTOW don't want to have romantic relationships with women, or at least some MGTOW, I guess almost all, then wouldn't they be asexual? Well, theoretically, they could be gay, for
Mhm.
one.
Sexual orientation, I think, has nothing to do with it.
No,
It's
it really doesn't. That's what I said. Is because a MGTOW could, or at least in some cases, be perfectly fine going out and hiring a prostitute because it's the only. Some of them feel it's the only honest transaction between a man and a woman.
well, and
Because mhm,
let's be honest. It's you are there on an agreement, an
yes,
actual agreement of here. I am giving you this in
yep,
exchange for this, and
yep,
you are both being honest and clear with each other about what you want.
exactly.
There are
It's
no,
what was I
like
gonna say? Well, the whole thing is like, oh, women just want men's resources. And well, yes. So if you wanna believe that, then saying, well, a prostitute, yes, just wants money, right? Just wants resources. Therefore, if she says, hi, I want your resources, I am willing to have sex with you for them, and you say, hi, I would like to have sex, I am willing to part with my resources to do so, there's no problem,
so.
right? But unless that's the case, everything comes down to some sort of wishy-washy, who winds up with who gets the kids kind of ending.
So I guess this
Um,
spawned from my old lady coming home.
say what now?
I said I guess this conversation spawned from my old lady coming home.
Yeah,
No,
because
actually.
I yelled the wage gap is a myth.
Oh, whatever. Look, I joke about it, and I do complain about her, but the real thing is she just doesn't want to hear the shit that I have to fucking say. Like that's just it. She thinks I'm wrong, and I think she's wrong, and that's it. She is much more emotional and compassionate and empathetic than I am for the most part, and I am
And
much
you're a
more.
shitlord.
I am. Well, look, I am of the mind that if you cannot first help yourself,
You
there's
can't
no
help
way
anyone
for
else.
you to sustainably help anybody else. And she is the other way. She's a bleeding heart, and like I respect her for that, and I appreciate that, But we have two entirely different views and outlooks on things, and it makes it very difficult at times. So,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
mean, and to get a little bit serious, I am kind of a bleeding heart too, but that's why I moved towards the middle
hey, we
because
we
I
we
was
all
just
have
like,
different views,
this
and
shit is becoming exclusionary, and I'm not okay with that.
well,
Like
I think
once you start pegging a certain group of people,
Sorry, you lost me at pegging.
pegging.
Sorry.
I
I'm
mean, if you
sorry.
have an issue with pegging, you're a bad person. But I don't know. I was just kind of moved. I was like, okay, it's because like I said, I have a psychology degree, so a lot of it was
I
kind of
still know a fucking
overly
degree or diploma.
empathetic. But yeah, and anxiety and stuff, made me more prone to kind of help people. But now I'm definitely of the mindset that facts don't care about your opinions, and the way to go is with sympathetic logic as opposed to just straight empathy.
Well, we have to maintain logic, and science has to be consistent, and laws have to be unbiased. And what it comes down to is that we cannot allow emotion to cloud logic.
Yeah.
We as people, as individuals, are personally and solely responsible for the way that we interact individually with other individuals. That is it. And I might be a fucking absolute asshole at times, but generally when I speak to people face to face, I am a much more pleasant and enjoyable person to
Yep.
speak to than most people, simply
Well,
because
yeah.
I grew up learning how to look at somebody in the eye when I'm speaking to them.
Yeah,
You know,
be a
like,
human, and then when you're home, you can say horrible things if you want to yourself.
I mean, I say horrible things in the real world too, but
Yeah, but
I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna like
it's
sit there and
done.
fucking kick somebody who's down either. Like,
Oh, I
I'm,
will.
well,
It
it
depends
depends
if
on
they
who
need
it
that kick.
is. It depends on who it is. Okay, I'm just saying
Some
in
people
general.
need that good kick once they're down to really smarten them up,
Sometimes you just got to hit rock bottom.
right?
Rock bottom's always fun.
It's a great brewery in Bellevue, Washington, by the way.
Is it next to
Good
Bikini
food
Bottom?
and lots of alcohol.
No, that's where Godzilla and SpongeBob are from.
Ugh,
Godzilla.
SpongeBob.
Godzilla's from Bikini Bottom?
Yeah, Godzilla was the product of nuclear testing in Bikini Atoll.
Oh, okay.
Ha, 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 ha.
I
Are
get
you
it
sure
now.
it's not just from, oh, I don't know, Hiroshima?
No,
Sure.
we're enough lizards. Not enough lizards survived that one.
No, that's literally Godzilla's backstory is he was caused by nuclear testing, and at least the American Godzilla was caused by nuclear testing in Bikini Atoll. The Japanese Godzilla is a product of nuclear dumping and is a hyper evolved thing.
Ah. No wonder I gave two shits less about Godzilla.
Godzilla's amazing. You shut your mouth. Kaiju movies are the best.
Oh my god.
Fuck you,
Nothing-
round eye.
There's nothing better in this world than two dudes in terrible monster costumes punching each other in the face.
Look, dude, it was way better when it was the fucking Power Rangers.
True.
100% fact.
Where'd that come from?
My childhood.
No,
Straight from the 90s.
Oh, the yawn? That I don't know.
Oh my god. Someone needs to make the, fuck is it? Fuck the police coming straight from the underground.
Oh, God.
Just someone needs to do it from like coming straight from the 90s. There needs to be some kind of remake.
I just
You
think
should do it.
more Nazis riding dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah, the dinosaur riding Nazis. Fun stuff.
I remember them.
Living in the land of the lost.
Oh god. On humanity. So long ago.
Yeah, I think the
I used to
funnest
be
thing
the-
is... Sorry, go ahead.
I used to be the "that's so gay is not okay" kid. Does anybody else remember that initiative? The whole like the general term "that's so gay" just being like that's just fucking stupid.
I was out of school before, like, we were told not to say that shit.
That was my first introduction to PC culture. I had a couple of gay friends who it didn't bother, and eventually I came to realize that you know what, they were just fucking pansies.
People with thin skin, yeah. It's the
You know, I
truth.
was like, I'm sorry, you get no fucking sympathy from me anymore. I can't muster it.
No, it's a tough one, but I think we've devolved too far from our hollow Earth and aliens, my friend.
Yes, we have.
I think
No such thing. There is no such devolution.
no way, man. No, we're on focus. We are not a derailed train.
We're on fleek.
Oh, we are so on fleek. It's not even funny. It's like a
There's
drag
only so
queen's
long you can
eyebrows.
talk about this kind of stuff, though, without, like, going insane.
Before it just hurts.
Yeah.
That
All
is true.
kinds of pain.
It's better than the political nonsense.
Oh my god.
Look, it just will
I
make
happen to
you
love
recognize how much better
politics, so
that
this has
is.
been great for me.
Me too.
Like,
I just started kind of getting into it, and I think it's
oh,
interesting.
we had a grade 12 politics course at my high school. It was awesome.
I don't remember much of high school. It was a long time ago. Back when I had to walk uphill both ways in the snow
I was
with
waiting
no
for
shoes
it.
on.
Snow in the sleet every day.
Mm-hmm. Had to carry 50 pounds of turnips to the grocer before I went to school. Then I had to pick up 50 pounds of flour on the way back every day. It was awesome, man. Didn't have no cars, buses either. Nope. Just your motherfucking Chevrolets.
I love the Chevrolets. Oh my god, Chevrolets. Heel Toe Express.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep.
5-toe Dosido. Yeah.
You know, I just that for some reason reminded me of my first introduction to memes, which I should probably share with you because it's kind of ironically irrelevant yet absolutely irrelevant at the same time. Whatever. I'm high. Shut up.
Pertinent is the
Hey,
term.
just shut up, you fucking Canuck. Go suck a maple tree.
I already did that today though.
Again.
It's a daily routine
And
for
then
Canadians.
Wake up, you bow to the Great White North, then you go suck a maple tree.
and then
And then
but
and then
but yeah, so
and then
I remember, then this was like 5 or 6 years ago at least. I remember just seeing this fucking like 6-second, and this is before there were vines and shit. This like 6 or 10 second video of a bunch of like poor Ethiopian ass looking black people pushing
Dancing.
huge tires, like industrial like Caterpillar tires down the road, and
Yep.
somebody had mashed up the wheels go round and round like that song to
Awful.
it, and I just, for some odd reason, just remember that every once in a while, and I've been looking for it forever, but you just reminded me of that, sir. A bunch of starving
Five-toe
black
Dosido.
people pushing giant wheels down the road, or giant
Back
tires down the road.
back to our kind of craziness that we started with. Have y'all ever
Get this,
seen the
get this
video
train back on the tracks.
of the Navy SEALs allegedly in an underwater battle?
Did
with
you say the baby seals? Like the
Navy
things that you
Seals.
club?
SEAls.
Oh, Navy seals. Okay.
It
Baby.
was circulating the web for a while. It was this clip. Let's see if I can find it.
Look at the Navy SEAL who has 150 confirmed kills. Old meme.
I think I'm gonna display something for the chat here real quick. It might be amusing.
It should be.
There we go. Just give them a little love.
Eat shit, chat. No one cares about you.
There we go. I have given the chat a little more fucking
Oh
cancer.
God!
Oh my god. Oh god, why?
What is
Oh
happening?
god.
How do you get to the chat?
It should be, if you're watching the YouTube stream, like if you're actually watching on the YouTube link, you'll see it there.
Oh.
And then you can pop it out for convenience.
Yeah, but to
So you
be
don't, like,
honest, all
actually
the
watch
all the
video, but
chat
I have
is
to watch it for some reason. My Hangouts won't show me screen sharing. So, yeah, that's a thing.
it's okay. It was just the
I know, I saw it. I am watching the stream.
No,
So I saw
but
the
Jess
dancing
Jess
everything.
didn't. Nobody cares about you, Canuck. Stop being
Oh,
selfish.
good point. Good point.
My leg was asleep.
What do you say? My dick's asleep?
My leg is asleep.
No, I'm laughing at PJ in chat.
God,
And then
I can only see the video for a
anti-sleeper.
second. I'll just switch over in a moment here. Let's see.
Oh, that's too good. But no, Jess, it was
And
I had
fuck
made
you,
a
whoever.
gif of The guy's from Utah with a bunch of YouTubers' faces on it, and I just looped it for a few seconds on the stream. That's all.
Okay.
Gold.
Nothing
It's
great.
like little dancing around in fig leaves, but it's got like Pete Bailey and Jeff Holiday's face stuck on their heads.
Yeah, well, that's my costume this year. I'm Leaves.
Your leaves.
Yeah, I'm not G, I'm not R, I'm not double E, I'm not N. I am Leaves, because he is the boss.
I'm so confused.
Dude, haven't you seen Utah?
Oh! Sounds like some of your faggoty anime shit.
It is.
Well, no, it's not anime. I don't like anime.
Don't lie. Weeb.
Believe me.
Not even hentai?
Actually, I particularly don't like hentai. The only thing I do
Jess-
like is kind of some of that
Jess.
No.
slice of lice, slice of lice,
Slice of lice.
yeah,
Lice steak.
rad roach meat. No, I like some of that like slice of life shit. Like what was that? Mushishi was really fucking awesome. That's like one of 3 that I actually like.
Slice of life, or I don't really like anime, but dumb slice of life ones get me more often than anything. Just because I'm like, oh, it's adorable. God damn it.
Well, that's why I like Mushishi, because it's not adorable. It's just, I don't know, it's really interesting. Like, it's not a typical, to me, what I would think of anime. It just happens to be drawn by a Jap or a Korean or someone else, you know.
Oh, I saw that earlier on. Did you see my whole bit about that with Braveheart and shit about Chinese and Mulan
No.
on Twitter? Oh my
Does
god!
this have to do with the whitewashing of Mulan?
Some individual was basically losing their shit because if they're gonna make a fucking Mulan movie, they've got to do it all with fucking, you know, like actual Chinese actors and actresses, like, and don't just go like casting Koreans and Japanese and shit, because that's not the same thing.
Huh.
And I'm just like, you're fucking okay. Like, game's just churning out here. This is good. This is awesome. Oh well. Anyway, so what winds up happening is basically I just comment. I think it was social justice SGW nonsense. It said, you know, oh yeah, just like there's only one kind of white people, because you know you couldn't have any English or Irish or Scottish or Scandinavian or whatever. Just listing them off. And I'm like,
No.
yeah, because I want to make sure every single Scotsman in Braveheart was played by a Scotsman. And I'm like, oh, wait, William Wallace has played Mel Gibson, a fucking Aussie. And it's just like, so there, right off the start, you know, Scottish folk hero played by some fucking Australian guy. I'm like, oh, yeah, not, you know, can't make all Asian people look the same in a fucking movie, but oh, if you're white, you just get tossed in however.
Hey, remember when Dave Chappelle used to be on TV and you as a white person could say, nigga, fuck your couch without getting
Fuck your couch, nigga.
stoned
God.
in public?
Mm-hmm. I miss Dave Chappelle before he went like,
I miss those days.
I miss those Daves.
The good old days when you could say all lives matter and no one would get mad.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Good days when you could actually, like, good days when you could actually hate cops and not want to
Suck
actually
me a
kill them.
doggo. Hot doggo.
Hot dog
What's
what?
going on with my shit here? What the fuck?
My dog just wandered in.
Oh.
Alright, something's gone terribly, terribly wrong with my fucking World of Tanks right now.
Oh
It's
no.
all you guys' fault.
No,
It
it's
is.
just the fact that you're playing something that's terribly, terribly wrong in the first place.
Hey, you fuck right off.
No
This
thank you,
game-
sir. I would not.
this
Spin
game
tires is
awesome.
far superior, I'm sorry.
What is?
Spin tires?
No.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
the objective? What even is the competition?
It's not a competition, it's
That's
cooperative.
the problem.
Oh, my poor baby has to fucking beat somebody.
Yep. I'm
Yeah.
a man. That's how it works. Toxic masculinity, bitch.
No, that's just you compensating for your beta-ness by trying to pretend
yeah, that.
to be an alpha.
That's the one thing. I'm very much the big old softy, like, intellectual boy, the alpha male shit. I don't make any qualms about being what would be defined as a beta male.
Look, let's be honest,
know-
as soon as you're concerned about what you're defined as, you're a faggot.
Like, I give no fucks on that whole issue. I don't begrave somebody for simply being what would be called a beta male. I get a little PO when they become like the faggoty beta mangina, where they're just taking it up the ass from everybody on every issue. Like, that's just spinelessness is what bothers me.
Of course. Of course.
I guess that's the word I'm looking for. Is I just fucking hate spinelessness.
Well,
And
but see, that's
so much of this SJW shit is just blatant spinelessness.
that's why I like to call you a beta. Because it's
Yeah.
funny, because it's actually not what you are. See, irony and sarcasm are great. I mean,
No,
just-
I think I'm defined fairly well. If you look at the alpha males, the strong, assertive, like physically imposing, it's just not me or my personality.
I
So,
think
so
though,
by the definition, I don't fit the whole alpha male.
but I think that there can be intellectual alpha as well. You know, people's knowledge and ability to speak well and clearly and formulate a point and, you know, make people feel weak by their intelligence is equivalently as alpha, in my opinion, as
So winning without having to punch someone in the face.
yeah, I'm not saying that either method is right. I'm just saying that one can be dominant via either method or a combination of the above. I don't think it necessarily you have to physically be an alpha to be an alpha. It just usually helps if you can beat anybody who can outthink you into submission.
I don't like you. You're smart. Punch in the face.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you know, you can definitely intimidate and dominate people with intelligence.
I agree. It just
Been
like
guilty of it.
changes the whole physical appearance for me too. For some reason, like the way that they speak and stuff, it just, I don't know, creates their whole aura.
For men out there, speak well.
No,
No, I'm
honestly.
taking this from was it Dead Poet Society?
Oh God, I should
Come on
disconnect you from
now.
chat for that.
Robin Williams.
Hold on, let me go get you a tampon.
Hey now. That is one of the best Robin Williams quotes, if not one of the best quotes about language ever uttered.
Dude, there are so many better Robin Williams quotes than that. You shut your fucking Canadian yap.
Like Good Morning Vietnam.
Oh, dude, come on now. Like, that whole movie is basically one big Robin Williams quote
Quote.
with great music mixed in.
I think that the way he describes it.
It's
Oh,
hotter than a
and-
snake's ass in a wagon rut.
The fuck is going on here?
You're getting
I'm a big
home.
Aladdin fan.
Yes. I can show you the world.
Oh, fuck me.
I can launch right into that. That is one of my Disney karaoke
No,
jams.
please
know.
don't, because right
Please
now
don't.
all I think of when I hear Disney songs is white supremacy.
Yeah, what is that? You were
Look.
gonna tell us.
First,
Yeah,
first
what?
and foremost, you cannot be singing Disney on this channel and killing off my fucking subs. There's only like fucking 19 of them on this channel, okay? And Disney may just scare them
Disney is
away.
Quality stuff.
Look, it's quality,
Some
but
really
when
good
but when
movies and
JT,
music.
a sexually identifying attack helicopter viper, is singing it, I don't know. I would probably unsub.
I don't know anyone who wouldn't sub to that.
There are
I wouldn't, but that's just me.
there
Oh,
is
there
a
we
I mean,
go.
I would. I would sub.
here
PJ,
named,
rips off shirt and territorial display of manly aggression. Alpha as fuck.
Jessica, you were asking about the white supremacist Disney songs. There's a YouTuber named Walt Bismarck, and he makes lovely songs such as 1488 and On the Alt-Right,
Oh,
which are just
under the sea.
yes,
Oh, dear.
that's
On
On
the
the
Alt-Right.
Alt-Right is under the sea.
It's gonna be
And-
great.
And
Oh.
1488 is Hakuna Matata. I mean, if Remove Head from Mars wants to play either one of
No.
them,
Da-da-da-da-da.
No, I'm not
But
tainting
they
myself with that shit, okay? I know. I like Disney too much.
Hilarious.
I don't want to hear it.
If it's funny,
Well, that and I don't want to get copyright hit on this either.
oh,
How However,
Look it
if
up.
you put them in chat, I will happily share links in the description.
Alright, I can definitely do that. Hold on.
Of course.
Oh,
I mean,
oh,
I'll
my
post
neck.
them in there after chat anyway, with links to you guys and some of the shit from stream. But yeah,
Oh yeah,
no,
she probably doesn't even know what 1488 is. 1488,
the 14 words, Hail Hitler. It's we
yeah,
must what is it? We must secure an existence for the future of our white children or something like that.
something
Along
like
those lines,
that,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Look, my day of racist music is like shit like fucking Screwdriver. Fuck. Like neo-Nazi punk rock. Like that's all there was. And redneck music.
So weird.
Yeah, I don't want my Disney to be ruined by that personally.
Ruin it all.
No, do
Ruin
not
all of
ruin
it.
it.
Ruin
No.
all the things.
So many things have already been ruined.
Ruined?
Rude.
RuneScape. RuneScape. Oh, did I just kill it with RuneScape?
Yeah, I just took too big of a swig of bleach. I think I'm gonna die now.
Oh,
It's all your fucking fault.
oh well.
So.
I refuse to accept blame for it.
And it's too late. You've already been blamed.
Wait, have I told you guys about
Oh no.
my journey?
They have white nationalist versions of Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh my god, no.
That's gotta be gold.
That's my favorite movie.
You and how many other women?
My favorite
Oh,
movie
I'm
is Full Metal
baffled by how
Jacket.
fucking
Very
popular
basic.
it is. Hella basic.
Dude, come on.
I
Full
don't
Metal
care.
Jacket.
Sorry.
Full Metal Jacket, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, both solid.
Dude,
I watched Full Metal Jacket like a week ago.
The Gods Must Be Crazy.
Never seen.
Oh, dude.
I think
I
we've
know.
derailed again.
Who cares?
Oh, absolutely. At this
Yeah.
point, it's a shit stream.
Look, and
Ugh.
we've been on here for an hour and 46 minutes, and I don't know what you guys got going on, but I have nothing going on anyway. Just saying.
I have
That's true. I have to walk the pupper here pretty soon. I think though he's getting antsy.
Yeah.
So who wants to hear about my Australia bike trip?
Look,
no.
let's hear about this.
Huh?
Let's hear about this. You've got 16 seconds.
No, fuck it. I can't sum it up in 16 seconds.
Okay, then you've got a minute and 12
A minute and
seconds.
16 seconds.
Giant fuck off cycling trip that goes all the way from Melbourne, Australia. Actually, I think I changed it around. Going the opposite direction, Brisbane to Melbourne.
Are you doing this through your school?
No, I'm doing this through me.
Oh,
I'm planning on doing this as like it's a 108-hour, 1,942 kilometer cycling trip.
do it on a BMX, bro.
Yeah.
Australia's flat.
What?
Australia's flat.
Actually, the height difference is about 1,100 meters up and 1,100 meters, or so 1,200 meters up, 1,200 meters down.
Yeah, that's nothing, dude.
Over the course of everything, the highest point in that trip is a very sharp increase to 1,114 meters
Yeah.
climb over the course of not that long a distance.
I
I want to say it's
called a mountain pass, my friend. You should be well aware of those things.
Well, I know. I'm just looking for the actual location at that point. Yeah, it's on the trip between. Where is it? Yeah, it's right in between the part where I hit. Fuck is that there? So it's coming up through. Was it? Looks like Kosciuszko National Park, and there's a straight north shot that goes from around. Was it Orbost or Tamboon? Goes straight north all the way to Canberra. And in that entire stretch, one giant climb. Comes down for a bit, plateaus around what would probably be around 900 meters, and then drops right off between Goulburn and Wollongong right before Sydney. Thankfully, though, it's in like the first third of the trip, so I shouldn't be exhausted by the overall at that point, and I should be able to get the rest of it fairly easily.
I mean, that's a lot of effort, bruh.
It is. It
That's all I'm
is.
saying.
But it's something I've wanted to do for a very, very long time now.
No, then do it, man, by all means. I don't have the fortitude to put forth that kind of effort on a bicycle. I hate bicycles. I hate cyclists.
Let's see if I can. I want to see if I can like send you guys. Can you send files to this chat or no? I can just try and screen share it. Fuck it. I'll try again. Here, Australia trip. I'll make sure that nothing's showing. Alright, close everything up. There we go. And I'm actually making a video about the whole plan.
Nice.
I can't fucking share screen. What the fuck?
Your computer
with
has
this-
gades.
What the fuck is with this stupid ass? No microphone, bandwidth, record additional diagnostics. The fuck? 1 second. Be right back.
I should kick him a couple of times when he tries to come back in.
Alright. I'm gonna try this one more fucking time. Here we go. Money. Ba-bum, bum, 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 bum. Get rid of that. I'm trying to figure out which one of these is the actual. Stop. Holy fuck. I'm not good with this whole technology thing.
Obviously. You got your
There we
flag
go.
upside down in the background.
Alright. Is this working yet?
I see a mouse and a black screen.
What the fuck? How about... Why is this not... I'm so confused. I'm sharing the proper window.
Obviously, you're... Get good, motherfucker.
Yeah, get good.
Get good.
Son.
Alright, let's try... Stop that. Oh, no,
What
I
about
won't go
giving the
full screen.
link to Centrist and having...
It's not a link, I had the actual photo.
Oh. Well, that's...
Okay. Whoa.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Just
so-
minimize one of them, I think. No.
Well,
fuck it.
yeah, but it's my full screen, so I'm not prepped enough to make sure all my stuff's out of the. Look at
Oh
the
my god,
left-hand
you
side.
killed him.
So check the left-hand side. So how I'm getting there, where I'm going, much more detailed of a version of the trip. Pannier bags, super foldy camp cot and tent, the bicycle. I think that's it for my images on that setup. But yeah, this will be replaced with a much more appropriate seat for my fat ass. And just so I generally don't have something riding up my crotch the whole way to fucking Sydney. But yeah, that right there is actually a rectangular based tent. That's just a rain fly that you can optionally put on there. But the dimensions of that fit the actual dimensions of the camp cot. So it keeps you up off the ground so that any nasty critters and shit don't get near you. At least you would hope. Pannier bags that fit actually as rack bags off the back cargo rack. And then back to the trip. And stop screen share. Ooh yeah, made it work. So I'm hoping to do this within the next, what is it? Next 2 or 3 years would be nice.
No, sleeper. No.
What?
Oh dear god.
He's spamming me in Discord with
Oh god.
with
Let's see here. Keep
fucking
it going.
white
Let me know if you
supremacist
can
Disney lyrics.
Come to Tasmania, very mountainous and forest and gorgeous. Cold and wet too. Australia is really big. Buried as fuck. PJ, if I make this trip, you'll have to just pop across from Tasmania over to Melbourne. That'll be the big like end of trip party.
When are you gonna do it?
I'm hoping for 2 years.
Are you gonna be whatever legal drinking age is there?
I'm already 25.
Oh, well then there you go.
You got to do it before you hit 30 because it's going
You
to
have
require
you have a
fair
you have a
amount of
fucking
time.
baby
Is woke
face,
as
so
fuck.
What?
you have a baby face, so
I do. I know. I've been told this.
so
It's not new to me.
no, I didn't think so. I mean, obviously, if I thought so, then I would be way off. So
I was going to say I have an issue with.
getting carded
You know
at the
what
bar.
No, actually, I very rarely get carded. The issue that I have is that I could grow a proper bit of facial scruff, but I pick at it. I don't know why. It's like a nervous tick or something. So like like my chin area never grows in well because I will like unconsciously like pull out like hair by hair by hair.
That's
I actually used to do that.
that's called tactilomania, I think is what that's. Trichotillomania is pulling your hair out.
Something like that. Just fucking annoying
I
as
do
shit.
I do it too, except I twist my hair and then I'll just leave it there.
I wish, because then my shit would still be on my face. Like you can't grow a beard, and I'm like, no, I can't, because this stupid like, stupid patchy section right over my chin.
I can
Never
grow a
grows in
fucking
evenly.
beard. That's not the problem. I don't do that shit anymore. I haven't done that for like 5 or 6 years. I just started drinking. Totally made the problem go away. Solves pretty much everything.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at a Slavic white nationalist.
Okay.
Slavic Twitter is hilarious.
Is it funnier than Black Twitter?
Oh,
dude,
nothing's funnier
no,
than Black Twitter.
no, Slav Twitter is woke as fuck, y'all. They're calling for a return to Byzantinianism.
What?
Well, look,
Yeah.
nothing surprises me when you have people calling science racist.
Like,
Honestly.
these are people straight yelling about Baba Yaga and Chernobog and shit like that. Like,
Oh, God.
Crazy fucking Slavs.
freaking Slavic Twitter is woke as fuck.
That's frightening. That's
Very frightening.
just frightening. All right,
Baba
guys.
Yaga.
Well, I think it might be time to kill the stream off because I am hungrier than shit, and I gotta put some pizza rolls in the fucking oven.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Oh.
Alright, man, it's been fun, y'all.
It's
Sure
been a
has.
pleasure. Everybody, thanks for coming in and causing trouble. Does anybody want to give some shout outs or a plug to themselves or anybody?
I'm probably gonna have a video out Thursday or so about why I'm not gonna vote, so
Cool.
hopefully if I can get my computer to decide to render. But yeah, that's all I really got. Might do something with that anti-sleeper guy later.
Nice.
I think I still owe Crazy Hair a debate at this point over the pros and cons of gun ownership.
Oh, I see.
Ooh,
That's got to happen soon. She is
That's interesting.
she is less pro gun than I am. I'm more on the pro gun side of things these days.
I'm a very pro gun kind of guy.
I've
I would
changed
trust
recently about that. I'm more pro-gun than I used to be.
Myself with a gun, but I don't think that because I don't trust myself with one, that people in general should not be allowed to have them.
Oh, I wholly agree. However, I think that the more important thing besides a criminal record is a fucking mental health check when it comes to owning firearms, and I think that's the fucking problem.
And
in these days.
tighter monitoring of people with felonious violent felonies, making
Well, if you're a felony,
they
you
can't get
you can't
guns
get
again.
Actually, if you're a felony, you can own a muzzleloader.
Well,
Yeah,
okay,
well,
fine, because
you know what I mean.
Just
mass
saying.
murder with a fucking muzzleloader?
Just saying.
And I'm very anti-authoritarian Also, Anti-Sleeper says black shouldn't own guns.
You know what? Honestly, it'd probably cut the violent rates down. The vast majority of blacks who are murdered are, there's so much of it is handguns.
Wait, hold on a second. Did JT just say the vast percentage of blacks are murderers?
No, the vast percentage of blacks who
That is-
are murdered.
Someone's doing the murdering.
That is
Well,
what I heard come out of JT's mouth.
I did make the case that in the span of 30 years, just shy of half of the U.S.'s homicides were committed by a demographic that makes up 6.3% of the population in that time.
I'm not going to
I was
disagree
really
at all.
amazed when I first heard that statistic. I didn't think it was that bad.
It is. Well, it's black men,
It is.
like black men vastly, like men disproportionately commit gun homicides than women, right? It's in like the high 90s to like low just single digit percentages, but it's 52 point something percent of all homicides committed between 1980 and 2008 were committed by black Americans. Now, you take a look at that and you say, okay, well, the vast majority were men, but it wasn't quite like 98, whatever. It drops down to like the high 40s, like 47, 48. And then you consider, well, men and women are almost evenly split in the population. And so in that same time period, blacks composed on average 12.6% of the population, right? And so therefore, if you split that down the middle, you get about 12.6, 6.3. 6.3% of the population is the demographic side. So obviously it's not 6.3% of the population committing those murders. So it's actually less. So 44% or so was committed by like some ridiculously small percentage of the population.
I'm just going to interject here and say that's a lot of babble talk for somebody who just said, most blacks are murderers.
Right.
Right?
That's a lot of numbers. Numbers are scary, guys.
Well, especially when you use them after you make a comment like that.
Race realist confirmed.
I didn't say that race had anything to do with it. I said these are numbers.
Yet all blacks are murderers, right, JT?
Blacks are inherently violent.
All right.
I'm going to say no comment.
On that degenerate note, I'm going to end this stream. Thanks for coming, you guys. And remember, JT says that blacks are predominantly murderers.
You bastard.
End on a good note.
Right.
And they're on a high, absolutely.
That's a high note.
Bye, guys.